all Igbo people gather here. You know that you are not an Igbo by accident like me. Gather here. Now, today, I would like to clarify, one thing with you guys. That my calling you out for the crimes that you are committing all over the world is not me trying to degrade or demarket the Igbo culture. I am not calling out Igbo culture. I am calling out Igbo people. We all know that 85% of Igbo people are horrible human beings. And that's the truth. Many of the crimes being committed here in South Africa are being committed by Igbo brothers. Zolani, this guy arrests people all the time, and almost all of them are Igbos. The ones that were released from Ethiopia, 139, out of 139, 130 of them were Igbos. And I asked you guys this question: why 95% of Nigerians committing crime overseas and demarketing the name of Nigerians are Igbo? 5% of the total Nigerians are from other tribes. That's the truth. Yorubas commit crime too. Yes, Wari people commit crime too. Bini people commit crime too. But Igbos are the majority set of Nigerians that are destroying and tarnishing the image of Nigeria. And that is why I am calling you guys out all the time. So when I call you out, I don't say Igbo, I say Igbo people. Because you guys are the problem we have in Africa. You guys are the problem that Nigerians have. And if Nigerians should have to protest, they should be protesting against Igbo. And that's the truth. Today, what is happening in South Africa today is as a result of the abomination that you brought to this place, coming to crown a king. You see, we used to, respect Igbo back in the days, in the 90s, being the most popular tribe in Nigeria. 85% of the Nollywood films and storylines and soundtrack were tailored after the Igbo culture and tradition. Nigerians will agree with me on this. It used to be a very respectable tribe until you people started bringing down the image of this tribe by yourself. When you came to another country to plant your king, what were you thinking was going to happen to the image of Igbo? It shows that, Igbo people has no respect for culture and tradition. When you show the world not to have respect for culture and tradition, what do you expect the world to say about you? How do you expect the world to see? How do you expect the world? What do you expect the world to say? How do you expect them to see? How do you expect them to perceive your culture to be? What you did, the Zulus have never done that. And that is why when you see Zulu in London, when you see them displaying their culture and tradition, everyone will gather. When you see Yoruba displaying their culture and tradition, everyone will gather because they are not common. They don't go to territories where they are not invited. They don't commit abomination. See, when you commit abomination in the name of Igbo culture, make the tribe to become weak and powerless. According to what Daddy Billy said, when you commit crime with your Igbo surname, when it comes out in the news, what will people say? They'll say, oh, these Igbo people. And that's the truth. The crimes and abomination you people are committing all over the world is what has degenerated. It is what has destroyed the sovereignty, integrity of your culture, of your tradition. Your traditional sovereignty, integrity has been destroyed because of what? Because of your lawlessness around the world. And some of this thing is what we are trying to fix. We are not trying to bring down the Igbo name. We are not trying to bring down the integrity of the word Igbo. But we are trying to condemn the Igbo people that are causing damage to the reputation of Igbos. Every crime, that has been committed by Nigeria in South Africa here, 95% are Igbo people committing this crime. Every time you see people being arrested for one drug offense, scam, and all, Igbo people contribute the highest percentage of Nigerians doing this kind of thing all over the world. And some of you will come and ask me, what did Nigeria do to you? This is exactly what Nigeria is doing to me. When you commit crime using Nigerian passport and using Nigerian surname, you are also killing my own chances to become successful in life. You are also destroying my image. You are destroying my ability to become successful.
Yes, when I saw that video of this bingo, this big for nothing human being, when he started by saying Igbo people gather here, I was thinking that this guy has something reasonable, like human beings can reason. I never knew that he's an animal that can't reason through his medulla oblongata. How dare you? See these stupid idiots. How dare you? Eh? Are their Yorubas not, they don't have their own kings or elsewhere aside Yoruba land? Don't they? Even in Southeast here, they have. I brought a video sometime about a king, a Yoruba king in Enugu. The man speaks Igbo, reside there. He has his own palace there. Yeah? And this idiot will just open mouth. In fact, well, I'm attacking what you said, though, and not you in particular. My attack is the speech. The speech that is coming out, and not you. Not the big fool that I'm attacking. Just get it that way. The Igbos usually is our culture to have kings outside our place to help in unity when it comes to togetherness. It's our culture. You can't take it away from us. Other countries have their own. At least we don't have our king that was convicted in a tax evading or that is convicted in a COVID-19, fraud. At least we have Yoruba man in US convicted of tax evading and COVID-19 fraud, serving his jail term there. A king from Osun State, Joseph Oloyode. But you don't have such thing in Igbo land. What is your problem? Igbos, are you not aware that Igbos, 99.9% of Igbos want to leave Nigeria? Is it now that you are hearing it? You that is a big fool. If you don't know that people don't want to stay with you, won't you allow the person to go? Is that not what is? I thought you want to. Okay, when I started listening at you, at a point I said I was waiting to hear that. Okay, let's allow Igbos to go. Let's allow them to go. But he never said anything like that. Igbos are part of the people feeding you in this country. Well, I don't have much to say on this. It's a wasteful time listening to this bunch of fools.